to Sarah's table. We are heavy in to spooky Halloween season. Actually, this is the last episode of the spooky Halloween season. We've done it. I don't know why that made it to be like a combination of jazz hands and sparkle fingers at the same time.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, that's the sort of magic. Look at us dancing skull. We have everything here on Sarah's table.
Everything.
Everything. Yeah. Hi. I'm Sarah Moore. My pronouns are she, her. Today we are playing the second episode of Eat the Reich by Grant Howitt and Will Kirkby. I think we're doing it right.
We're doing it right.
We're doing it right. Oh no, shame on you. Your headphones say no.
I know.
No, I love it. That was good. That was good. I like it. Yeah. So this is a game where you get to be vampires and you get to kill Nazis until you get to Hitler, and then you get to kill Hitler. And that sounds great to me. Feels good. Feels like maybe how World War II maybe should have been. Maybe it was. I don't know. I wasn't there.
I think it was. I think that's how history works. We
this
just
is
decide,
like a historical documentary sort of
100%.
game.
Yeah.
Cool.
Easy peasy.
All right. Well, then, welcome to our reenactment of World War II. This is, if I had known that this was what reenactments were, I maybe would have started doing them earlier. Gosh. All right. I would love to go around the table and just like, hey, tell me who you are, how you ended up here. I'm going to start with Matt. How'd you get here? Who are you?
Apparently, I'm Sarah's lesbian is how I got here. And this is true. I'm the playmat. I'm a professional game master and actor, but based out of Toronto, Canada. I do a lot of world building and actual play stuff on Twitch and on other platforms. You can find me at twitch.tv/theplaymat. And that's kind of what I do.
And what are your pronouns, my friend?
Him, they, them.
Right. All right. Christian. Who are you? In your soul, at the very core of you.
Very core of me.
Dive deep.
Dive deep. At the very core of me. I'm a good old Plains boy, just like Chuck, who I'm playing today.
Oh.
Yeah.
And also a vampire?
Except not a vampire. Never say never.
I don't know. I don't know that I've ever seen you in the daytime.
That's fair. I don't know if you have.
It's a green screen behind.
It is a green screen. It's not actually light. Yeah. My name is Christian Stokes. He, they, he, him, they, them, whichever. I am very excited to play. I work with Sarah with Rough Magic Games, and it's a blast all the time. So I'm excited to kill more Nazis.
Mal, round us out about killing Nazis.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My pronouns are they, she. And you can find me anywhere the internet may have to offer you at Moxie Blue, MOXXIEBLUE. And I'm just all around. I'm a professional AP performer. I produce shows. I design games. I make a lot of art. I don't know how to say no to anything.
That's true.
So I am just busy constantly. But I like it that way, so it's fine.
That's actually why they're here, is because they don't know how to say no to anything.
Correct.
So,
I have never said no to Sarah Moore in my entire life.
100% true.
It's really hard. It's like disappointing a puppy. You don't want to do it.
No,
just get the big eyes and the quivery lip thing, and like now you don't even have to see it. You just picture it, and you're like, oh no, I should go.
I can't disappoint Sarah. I have to trek all the way over.
Oh no, I have to go kill Nazis.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm so sad.
It's rough. It's a hard life, everybody.
It is.
I get it. Okay. Because we have already talked so much about the fact that we're going to be just ripping apart some Nazis. Let's do a quick safety discussion. Here on Sarah's table, you will never find sexual violence, violence against children, withholding food as punishment, or starvation. I feel like we are avoiding anti-Semitism in this game, which could theoretically be a little central, but like we're taking it off the table. And I think I was told gloves off then for the rest of it.
Yeah.
All right. Great. If we wander into a territory where you are uncomfortable, please let me know. There are several things you can do. You can throw up an X. It'll be really easy to see it, or you can message me privately, or you can just say like, hey, oh no, too far. And then we'll turn. I don't think anybody is going to go. I don't think I'm going to go too far for anybody here. I think if anything, I would be the one that would be like, oh no, too much. So that's all right. I'm in driver's seat of this tank that I have taken back from you. Speaking of which, let's do a quick recap. What happened in session 1 of this game?
Oh, spoiler alert, we killed some Nazis.
You did.
We killed
Like a
Nazis.
healthy amount, as a
Yeah.
matter of fact.
Yeah.
Nicole fell in love with a tank
With a tank.
and then and had to break up with the tank.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be honest. I wasn't sure that Nicole was going to leave that tank.
You know, I understood. You know, sometimes paths have to diverge.
Yeah.
Maybe one day the tank will appear somewhere else, or hey, Nicole will find a new tank. It's
a
okay.
new tank.
There are other tanks in the sea.
In the sea?
In the sea.
Yeah,
I mean, you guys don't need to breathe. You could probably do underwater combat
exactly. In tanks.
in tanks.
In
Yeah.
tanks.
We can get our own U-boat going. That honestly, I'd watch that movie.
Oh,
Vampires. in a
heck
U-boat.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to, perhaps we suggest to grant an expansion could be vampires in a submarine.
Mm-hmm.
And submarines can have missiles. I don't see a problem.
Absolutely.
Instead of killing
Like it.
Nazis, we'll kill orcas because
Well,
they're terrible, evil creatures.
The orcas that were stealing the rudders,
Yeah.
like I respect it though.
Yeah.
It's
Fair.
horrifying, but
It is.
like, get it?
Free Willy is
no.
propaganda.
Made by Big Orca.
Yep. You know, it's an orca with a big cigar sticking out of his mouth. Ah, gosh.
To be a really big cigar.
I own the railways.
Oh man. I didn't know that orcas ran the railways. Whoa. I'm
We're
learning a
learning a
lot
lot
of
Orca
today.
does. Big Orca does.
history.
It's really the more you know today. Just like
Da-da-da.
Yep.
Yeah, this is everything you hear here is accurate. Everything is a fact.
100% true.
Uh-huh.
We are like the History Channel, but more accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wow. More accurate than the History
Yeah.
Channel. Oh
Mhm.
man. Maybe I could get some of that public funded money then if they could start.
Woof, yeah.
Thank you for tuning into the documentary about World War II and vampires. I do have to point out that the assault on Paris has already started. We are heavy into it. It actually started before the three of you got dropped in those coffins that were infused with that sweet, sweet nun blood. Num, num, num. The best kind of blood. And now all you have to drink is Nazi blood, which does not taste as good as nun blood.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the nun blood tasted like?
Hmm.
Wine
Wine.
is a communion.
Oh,
Fair.
Pretty wine.
fruity wine.
Fruity wine.
Fruity wine for sure.
Yeah, like a dessert wine. Like a
Yes.
good, well aged. Mhm.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right,
Mhm.
good. Well, it's going to be weird because next time I have wine, I'm going to be like, does this taste like nuns?
Mhm.
And then they're going to kick me out of the restaurant.
I'm really glad that we could do that for you.
Thanks.
We even implanted a memory that
Mm.
will stay with you forever in this moment.
Notes
Just Sarah.
of chastity.
Delicious. I
None
think the
blood.
next time, if we can ever get the four of us together, we should all bring a bottle of wine that we feel like is the best representation of nun blood.
Episode 3, is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. Let's all
bring
meet
our
together.
own glass of wine.
Oh no.
How about just if we're going big, why don't we do episode 3 in Paris?
Done. Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will
Everybody
go
bring
book
some
my
wine.
ticket and expedite my passport right now.
We'll just do that right over our break. We'll just get it all set up.
Yeah, that 10 minutes we take, I'll be online. Get some
Action-packed 10
plane
minutes. I'll
tickets.
tell you what.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know. I feel good about it. I suppose we should do more things, but this has felt excellent for me so far. Somebody roll me a D8.
6.
6. Beep, 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 beep. Oh.
Yay, not a 4.
Yay, not a 4.
Maybe not a 4. We're starting off strong. Not a 4.
Mm-hmm.
You have just exited Sector 3, heading closer to the center of Paris. You are in the exhibition of degenerate art. This feels like the proper way to start. Oh boy. This collection of art that the Nazis deem antithetical to German values has been deliberately badly framed and hung, and is surrounded with mocking commentary. Most of the really good pieces were already snapped up by Nazi officers for their private collections. The remainders are being burned in the adjoining gardens on a regular basis. Tonight, in fact, marks one of the largest burnings of art on record, and the now unattended flames are spiraling up towards the night sky. I don't know if any of you are art lovers, but if you have an eye for it, you can uncover lost masterpieces by Van Gogh, Picasso, other European luminaries in the back rooms. But getting them out of Paris intact will not be easy. You have a couple of objectives. Your main objective is to undertake a very quick and violent gallery tour. It is 8. It's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Should you choose to, you have a secondary objective, which is to track down like a lost Van Gogh or something.
From Paris, right?
Paris.
You say touched Monet or Manet, I'm going to kill them all. No,
100%. They are planning on burning that tonight.
Putain.
Now, why would Nazis burn money?
Oh, I think that we have really established that Nazis are idiots. Like they're just dumb. So getting this secondary objective does not give you any kind, just letting you know, it does not give you any kind of mechanical benefit.
Mm-hmm.
But and then you have like a famous work of art that you could theoretically sell it, or like you could hang it up in your next castle.
I need this.
Here is what you see as you're getting ready to storm in. I think maybe Nicole's in love, because I see another armored car. But there's also an infantry squad. And an art burning brigade.
No.
So you've got several things here. Let me give you those threats so that you can know it. If you want to have a tank, see, I mean, your exploits may have gotten to them. Okay. They might know
technically
that you
still
want it.
holding the tank like thing that I ripped off.
Still
'cause
holding
I still
it.
have my Panzerfaust, and this is what I'm using as it right now.
I mean, that feels right.
No.
Okay, let me just make sure that I want you to know the threats and the objectives.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so your infantry squad is a threat of 6 with an attack of 3. That's what I will be rolling. Your armored car is a threat of 4 with an attack of 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then your art burning brigade is a threat of 4 and an attack of 4 because they have a lot of fire. And it turns out even vampires aren't great with fire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So everybody roll me a d6. Oh boy, bad guys go first.
Oopsie, oopsie poopsie.
Upsetting.
And then we go to you. And so I'm just gonna have them do one. They were surprised. You came barreling in and they were getting ready to, they're already got some art on the fire. I'm just gonna have them do one attack. See how many you get. They're just all the infantry squad is gonna shoot at you. They don't want you messing up their art burning. We are destroying priceless works of art here. How dare you interrupt us? You're vampires. Only one success. Beep, beep, beep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. Arena, they shot right at you and it connected. Give me a d6 and see where it lands on your body.
Oh no.
So 1.
It's a 1 on your character sheet. What is under 1?
My suit gets torn up.
No.
Oh. This feels so much like a Spaceballs moment of like, shot my hair.
Under the 3 to 4, the first one is my hair gets ruined.
Oh man. I wonder how mad you are. Let me see. I know. So you guys get to decide who goes first. I think feels like you would maybe go first.
I think since I was just shot at. So Arena is obviously a very rich vampire. Takes her appearance very seriously. Like
very
long,
seriously.
white, beautiful hair, like a very nice gray suit with a burgundy tie and like a white undershirt, and everything looks very nice and pristine. Even when there's blood on it, it still somehow looks very nice. So for this,
just like enhances it.
Torn, it really does. Like the white looks beautiful. It goes well with the burgundy tie. Like they just tried to ruin my suit. I will be charging this to somebody, but in the meantime, I am gonna just attack the nearest one.
Okay, so do you want that to be the infantry squad is the one that attacked you?
Yes.
So with them.
Yes. Whoever ruined my suit, I'm gonna ruin their face. Like we're just done.
Day. All right. All right. Well, I'm going to be rolling against you. So tell me what you are using. This feels like, I mean, it feels like a brawl, unless you are shooting.
I think what I'm gonna do is, since I'm rushing toward them, I'd like to use my magic cavalry saber, and I get a bonus die because I'm charging.
Yep.
I think she just screams like at the top of her lungs.
All right.
Blood curdling.
So brawl, and you get your bonus. So that's 3. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that feels right. I'm also rolling my attack against you. Let's see what happens. Not good things on my end, I'll tell you that much.
2 6s and a 5.
Wow. Okay. Well, they rolled 2 1s and a 3. So you have 5 successes.
Nice.
I'd like to use 1 to drink blood. Or is it 2 to drink blood?
One to gain a blood.
It depends on
1 to gain a blood.
Oh, you're gaining a blood.
Yes, I just want to gain a blood because I want a total of 2 and I have one already.
All right, cool. So grabbing a blood.
The rest of that can go to threat for that group.
Okay.
Or were they the one with, right?
For the infantry squad?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You've knocked down the threat. How are you knocking down the threat? Just like laying waste, ripping them apart?
Yeah, I think so. Like I take the first one, stab him in the chest and use that kind of like a skewer to pull him toward me and bite. And then I think I pull it out of him and just decapitate whoever is in line of sight.
Great. We're just slashing them down. I love it. You look majestic. I mean, really. And who would you like to go next? You get to choose.
I think I'm going to go with Chuck.
All right, cowboy.
Oh, goody. Because Chuck has this mighty large cross that he's been itching to use.
You've just been hauling it around.
Yeah, just like on my shoulder.
Like a fucking tank gun, freaking tank gun, and a big cross is walking in.
Yeah,
la.
And I'm gonna go.
And then they shot the one that was just standing there.
Yeah,
like you guys had these big, massive things, and they were like, "She's bad."
Well, to be fair, she's the one that really makes an impression, as opposed to like we've got big guns, but
that's fair.
Lasting impression. I'm gonna run up to those art burners, and this time it's a golf swing.
Yeah. Okie dokie. All right. So you are using, remember that when you get to when you check it off, when you get to the end of it, you can no longer use it. So that one has 2 uses.
It has 2 uses? Okay.
Yeah.
I've used it once.
Okay. So this is, we're going to just connect with these folks.
Break across.
I think honestly, I think it's worth. They're burning art. I know I should probably save this for something more dangerous, but they're burning art, which is,
no, it's bad. All right, then it's a brawl, and then you get +2 with that, I believe. Yeah, so that's 5. All right, well, they're whipped up into a frenzy. All right.
Okay. I got 1 6 and 3 1s.
Okie dokie.
So I got 1 6.
So that's 2 successes for you. I have 2 successes. Here is, you can just take it. It's only 1 injury for you.
Here is what I would like to do. I would like to use my corpse ear ability.
Okay.
Which I can use that 6 to do that, I believe.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Yep.
And before I discard dice after you roll your pool, gain 1 blood if you rolled any ones.
Oh, yeah.
Rolled any ones. So it's just I gained 1 blood. I rolled 3 ones, but
yeah, but that's it. No, give me some blood.
Give me that blood. And here's what I imagine is it's a golf swing, and I just between one of these Nazis' legs, who's like holding a torch, right? Just right between the legs, and break it off inside of them.
Oh, okie dokie.
And there goes my big cross, because that's my last use of it.
But seems like it was very effective.
It was very effective. And then I will be able to get that blood. It'll be delicious.
All right. So you still
Sorry,
have,
they're art burners. I had to make it gruesome.
I understand. You still have 2 successes. Are you applying that to this threat?
Oh, it doesn't cost? Okay. Yes, I would like to apply it to the threat.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought it cost.
I believe it. I have been. That's how I've been adjudicating it. That you get to activate a special.
Okay.
Plus, it still counts as successes. I don't know if it's right. I'm making it too easy for you to kill Nazis, but that's okay. I feel good about it. All right. Well, they are still here, and they hit you for 1 because you didn't cancel out those attacks. That's fine. Roll a d6 and see where they hit you with that fire.
Well, that is a 6.
A 6.
And I already have the mauled condition. So what I'm going to do, So I imagine they begin shooting at me, and I'm going to use my cowboy hat. Right? I have one charge of this, and instead of the bullet taking me out, it takes off my cowboy hat.
Oh no, your hat!
So
I bet that also makes you so mad.
It makes me very angry, but I ignore the damage.
All right, well, maybe we'll get you another hat. So we're going to have to go through something that'll get you a hat.
I mean, I can pick the hat back up. It's just not gonna.
It just won't do anything for you. It has a big hole in it.
Yeah, it's got a big hole in it.
Okie dokie.
Amazing.
Nicole's
slowly walking as y'all just ran in to beat up all those Nazis, is going to fire at the armored tank with her armored tank thing, her Panzerfaust. So I think that's shoot plus Panzerfaust on an armored target.
That is what that is. Correct.
That's 7 of them. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, they're gonna try to shoot back from inside.
Okay. Not phenomenal. Not phenomenal, but not terrible. Actually, no, pretty terrible. 1, 6, and a 4. So 3 sort of successes. What did they get?
They got 2 successes.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get rid of one of those successes to re-roll one as part of my scavenger ability. That's a 4. So I do get my thing back, and I still do 3 successes.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel out their 2 attacks, and I'm going to take 1 threat away. And I'm essentially going to just randomly find something to lock it in and be like, the tank is mine, please.
Yeah.
And that's all, I guess.
Okay. All right. Yeah. A part of another infantry squad comes sidling back in, as does some more art burning folk. The armored car is still an armored car. It can't do anything. It can't be another car, as it turns out. But also it's mostly because I'm not going to have 2 tanks there, with the possibility of Nicole having now 2 tanks to somehow ride.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Just the right across the top.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past you. And what a striking image that would be. But
that's the third objective, is 2 tanks.
It's just like my personal objective for the game is 2 tanks. All right, Chuck, I think you're real pissed off because of your cowboy hat. What do you want to do?
I'm going after the ones that got my cowboy hat, and I'm gonna keep tearing them apart. This time I'm using my hands because my cross broke.
This time I use my hands. Brawl. Time to brawl it up.
Ooh, that's better. That is a 4, a 5, and a 6.
Okay, so that's 4 successes. I got 2 successes. And they're both 6s, but it doesn't matter because the Nazis don't get critical attacks.
Oh, goody.
Because it is a social commentary on what we think of them. So no critical attacks for you Nazis.
So I would like to negate. Sorry, my headphone jack came out, so I only heard part of what you said.
Oh, yeah. They just have 2 attacks. They 2 successes, I mean. So if you would like, you have 4 successes. If you would like to negate, then you still have 2 successes left over. You can put them towards the threat. You can put them towards your objective.
I would like to gain 1 more blood so I can eventually get rid of this mauled.
Help.
Because every time I've been injured, I keep rolling 5 or 6.
They just keep shooting you in the same legs.
Yeah. And it's really annoying.
We're going to have to replace it with something, I think.
And then I will I'll start putting it towards the objective if I can.
The large objective of getting through here. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not loving how many Nazis are in here.
It's a lot of Nazis all coming together. It feels so much like that scene in Indiana Jones where they're burning the books.
Mm-hmm.
Only nobody's going to sign your Grail diary. I don't know. Maybe they are. Did anybody bring their Grail diary?
Left it at home.
Should have mailed it to the Marx Brothers. Okay. Who goes next, Chuck?
Nicole.
Same thing. Firing again.
Back in to the tank.
Listen, Nicole's like, you know what? I've been working on myself, so I'm not stealing this tank, but I'm blowing it up.
Oh, that's so nice of you. I got one success.
So bad. I got 3 successes and no 6s, which means that's my last Panzerfaust.
Oh no. Well,
That's
there is
okay.
another one in front of me.
I will. Okay. I will rip that later if I can do that. I'm gonna use. You said 1 success on you. How much threat does it have left? It has 3 threat. I'm gonna kill its threat.
Kill its threat.
And then gain 3 blood from that with a feed on fear. As from the explosion, I see just heads pop out of the tank, and I'm like,
oh yeah, just the heads.
Just the heads. Yeah.
Yeah. There's some stuff still in there. Some stuff like
Brilliant.
little juice boxes. Really
amazing.
All right, and that is all right. Because you were able to take it out in the one, I'm gonna let you have that back.
Really? Okay.
Just the weapon, though, not the whole tank.
No, just a weapon. I just want another, more bullets for my giant.
Just ripping it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll let you have that.
Amazing. Thank you.
That's like benevolent games master.
Easy to make me happy.
I just want you to dance.
Big guns.
All right, Arena.
All right. I'd like to do something.
I can't wait.
So as I stand here surrounded by decapitated heads, I think I just pick one up, just sort of like toss it like a baseball, you know how you do in one hand. And she says, you know, this was a very expensive suit. And you can see that as she throws it up in the air, everything almost in slow motion, her eyes roll into the back of her head. And when they come back down, they're just white. And I'd like to use Mantle of the Beast, if I may. So my Brawl and my Terrify go to 4. Everything else goes to 1. And that lasts until my objective is met.
And what is your objective? No, it's the objective for the scene.
The objective for the scene, yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Great. So this will last until we're done here.
Okie dokie. Does that involve you had to mark blood for that?
Yes, I had to mark 2. That's why I took some last round. So I could have the extra to use here.
To do it. All right. So are you attacking a person?
Yeah. For sure.
Horrifying.
Yeah.
All right.
Whatever's like I just like to finish out the infantry squad. Whatever's left.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what there's the 4. So there's 4 threat left on the infantry squad. Let's see what we can do with it. How are you attacking them?
So with what I rolled, I think what happens is how many of them are left physically? Is it 4 of them? Right?
Ish. Yeah, that's sort of the. I mean, I think technically an infantry squad has like 10, but their threat level is reduced to a 4 at this moment. So it's sort of, I don't know, like 6.
Whoever's left. I think she takes the closest one and literally rips them limb from limb.
Super. Yeah.
And then takes the arm of the first person that she destroyed and starts like using the bone that's in it to like blunt force trauma into them and goes 1 by 1 by 1 by 1 until they're just out. Like we'll take the last limb from the last person and go to the next one.
Okay. How many successes did you roll?
I got 5.
5 successes. Okay.
Yeah.
So I rolled 1 success in their counterattack where they were like just freaking out. Ha ha! Just like flailing wildly, trying to shoot, that's not working, stab something. Is still coming. Why is she still coming? So you have options. You can take that 1 attack. You can counteract it with one of your successes.
Yeah, I'll counter that attack and then I'll use the rest of the 4 to kill the threat.
Just take them out.
Yeah.
Super.
Mhm.
All right. Well, they have a threat of 0 now. And your armored car has a threat of 0. But somehow the ones that lasted were the art burning brigade.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because they keep like going to the other side of the fire and being like, I mean, we're not like here. Like, don't worry about us. I'm fine. They there's a couple more of them now. All 3 of you went that round, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So, I mean, Arena seems real mad. Let's let old White Eyes go now one more time at the top of this next round.
Thanks. Seeing that the art burning squad are the only people that are left. And like I said earlier, she's very rich. She's very well to do. Like her abode is covered in fine art. So this is deeply offensive. And I think what she'll do is as she runs toward them, she'll grab like a piece of wood that is on fire and use it almost as a stake and goes for people's like eyes and throats and just whatever she can hit. Because if the stab doesn't kill them, the burning alive from the inside will.
Wow. Dark. I love it. All right. Roll that brawl.
You remember when you said I want like creative killing is like really important in this game, and I was like, I understand the assignment for sure.
I also, you know what? I'm going to give you a bonus die because it's on fire.
Thanks.
Right? You grabbed a fire one, so
I did.
Take a.
I grabbed one that was on fire. I did do that, and that is 4 successes.
Okay, they got 2 successes. Which, if you decide to take that, they get you could counteract those if you wanted, but their threat currently is a 4. So you could take them out, and you would get stabbed once, probably.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, take it. Vampires, you're going to be able to heal.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take that threat out. Give me a D6 to see where they stab you.
That is a 3, so that is my hair.
Ruined your hair.
Yep.
Ruined
And if
it.
I wasn't angry before.
Oh my God, you're so mad.
I feel like they tried to stab me, and what they actually did was like cut through my hair, so it's like really long on one side and like chin length on the other.
Ooh, and it smells like it was a little on fire too. So there's that like burnt.
There's
hair.
like that singy smell on this side, and then this side is still pristine. But like, how is she supposed to walk around like this?
Oh man!
How
I mean, luckily,
expect-
drinking a Nazi would help you feel better.
It would, and if I drink enough of it, maybe my hair will just regenerate itself back to niceness. So yeah, I'm gonna ponder that one real big up here.
Okay, well, looking around, he just like absolutely laid waste to everything, to all of the people. So there are no enemies left. You still have your primary objective and secondary objective, should you decide to do that. There are 7 left in getting out of here, and 4 left in maybe grabbing yourself, like a missing painting. So who's going next, Arena?
Nicole.
Nicole's out there with her big gun. Is like, wait, what do I shoot? Remind me the objective again, like the first one, the main one.
It's just getting out of there, doing a tour and getting out of there.
I want to grab some art.
Towards the secondary objective or towards the main objective?
Towards the secondary objective.
Great. Okay.
Grab some art. I'm gonna grab you. Search.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, I think it's the first search. We've just been killing Nazis.
We have been.
Yeah, I'm just gonna search. Let's go. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's just 2. Whatever.
I have no way to stop you from searching. So just roll it. You know what that means.
Oh, flashback?
We can flashback.
Oh, for 2? Yep, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay. Flashback.
Yeah.
So you are flashing back to, I'm going to say you probably were, you've been a little unsavory in the past, I think. Nicole,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can correct me if I'm
No,
wrong.
no, no, absolutely.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
oh no, you are a bad person.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Hold on. Let me head
Comparison.
over to where flashbacks are. They're on page 38 of this beautiful book. I just love this art. I get lost in it.
Mm-hmm.
Can't help it. All right. Beep, 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 beep. Previous mission. Roll me a d6.
Mm-hmm. 6.
Oh, you're gonna love this. The context of this flashback is sabotaging a field gun with improvised explosives.
Okay.
Give me one more 6. Let's check out what the question is.
One more. Sorry, one more. Okay.
One more 6. Yep.
4.
Oh. Okay, so your last flashback was with Rena, but this one's with Chuck. Chuck has taught you a few tricks. What was the lesson that he taught you that like helped you realize that maybe things are not always where you expect them to be?
Taught me that you can blow stuff up with large amounts of alcohol, and you don't have to just binge drink it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What a wonderful lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How do you think that would apply to finding like hidden pieces of art?
Be talking about how Van Gogh used to very much drink himself under the ground every night out of anxiety and self-doubt.
Yeah.
I think the only historically accurate true thing we've said today.
It's all been true, Matt.
It's all been true.
Everything is real.
That's the one wrong thing. Don't Google it.
Yeah. He was like super well adjusted.
Yeah. Yeah. Just always lending an ear to somebody who needed it. Too soon. Too soon.
Never too soon.
Okay.
Never.
All right. So you were sabotaging this field gun. You were using a bunch of alcohol to do it. Begrudgingly. We're like, but I'll take a couple sips, soaking some stuff. And as you flash back to the present, like you remember, oh, right, like I can, things can be hidden behind stuff, and if I just use my explosives, I might be able to like find some stuff. I'm going to have you can reroll. You can add a d6. 2. You get to add 2 d6.
Sweet.
And if you want to use a weapon,
I think I'm going to basically. This is a museum in Paris. She's French. She's gonna like essentially look for parts where it's like, oh, there's definitely hidden things somewhere. And when she does find like an outline, she's just gonna start gunning up and down to the side.
Cutting yourself a doorway.
Yeah, basically. So that's 2 extra on a shoot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's 6.
There it is.
Yeah. Listen, guns solve all problems. That is 4 successes. 5, 5, 4, 4.
Hey, listen. You reach that secondary objective, and the wall like falls away, and the moonlight comes in and just like bathes this area. Looks beautiful, almost celestial in lighting. And you see this like gorgeous painting. It is a Van Gogh, absolutely. Like, you've only heard whisperings of this painting before, and it's been hidden here, and the Nazis were going to burn it, and now you have it.
Cool. I take my painting. It's his first draft of The Potato Eaters. As I remembered I exploded something with vodka, let's say potato alcohol.
I love it.
Thematically, and I just wrap it up and strap it to my back.
Great.
Yeah.
let's hope we can get through all the rest of this without losing that painting. I am going to let you have. I'm giving you one use of the painting.
Okay.
As sort of like Chuck's cowboy hat. If you were going to take damage, you can sacrifice the painting.
Okay.
Give yourself $1 if you want on it.
I don't know how with this. I don't care if it doesn't work mechanically. Can I go up to Chuck and be like, "Listen, I know your act meant a lot to you, so here, take my beret," and I'm gonna give Chuck my beret.
Oh,
do you want to transfer that use to Chuck?
Let's say I'm gonna give Chuck the mechanical use because she's gonna die before ever letting anything happen in this painting.
Great.
So Chuck, you can totally get the mechanical use if that's cool.
I'm gonna let it happen. But I am gonna say, Chuck, you have to wear the beret on top of your cowboy hat that has a hole in it.
Okay, that's fine.
That's the only proper way to wear a beret, is it not?
It goes over the cowboy hat.
Yeah.
She lights the cigarette. Okay, you do you, boo boo, and walks away. That's what they said in the 40s.
That is definitely not what I thought you were gonna do, but I love it. All right. All right. Well, who's next, Nicole? Is it just Chuck left this round?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Perfect. Chuck.
All right. That's great. Once again, we are in a place where all you have left is your objective.
Wonderful.
and you just like, I killed a lot of things. I don't know what's happening.
You said there were 2 armored vehicles?
No, I said I wasn't going to let him have another armored vehicle.
That's right. You said you weren't. And the other one's blown up. I was going to say that would speed us through. In that case, if we're just taking a tour.
Yeah.
Oh, is there like they don't have like audio tours or anything yet, I'm guessing.
Wait, I'm going to let there be a docent who is not a Nazi left. Really scared. Maybe he was hiding with the painting.
I want to hurry this tour along, but I want to see the sights, right? So
show me all of the paintings.
Yeah, I want to hit the highlights.
All right, I'm gonna give you 2 extra dice for the docent.
All right, Monfrere.
Because they know everything. Buongiorno.
Buongiorno, Monfrere. Now, I would like to see the monies and the what's the lady? What's the famous lady? What's that one? With I want to see Mona, and I want to give us the highlights.
Give me a good tour. So this feels like, gosh, I mean, it feels like a search, but if you would like. If you can figure out a way to use fix to like help plot the course.
That's what I was thinking about, like an audio tour, right? That was my first thought.
Let's do it.
How can I fix this tour so that
I'm with it. Give me so it'll be fix, and then you can add 2 for the docent who is babbling in French.
Right.
So scared. The 3 of you. Very scary. This poor dude has like gone from like Nazis are really scary. Oh, salvation. Oh, dear God. Oh boy. You're something special.
That's 4 successes.
4 successes. You've gotten like over halfway through. Gone through. There's not a lot left. He's trying to clearly trying to usher you out the door. Like, this would be great if you weren't here. Yay. Yeah, and in fact, I'm gonna say, hold on. Beep beep beep. Oh, he's so scared. He tries valiantly to continue the tour. I think he's maybe peeing himself a little bit. You guys are scary. So he does it. He has knocked it down. You only have 2 left to get through here. Chuck, I mean, you have his attention. You may use him again if you want to do another fix.
I will.
Yeah.
Why not?
So you get 6 dice for this. He's not resisting.
Yeah, that's 3 successes. One of them is a 6, though, so 4 successes.
Okay. So there was 2 left for the objective. You can ask if he would like to donate a little blood. Because you can technically get blood.
I was just going to say, I can also use my corpse eater because I rolled a 1 on there.
Oh, and just like eat one of the, but I mean.
Yeah. So as we're going through, I will I'll start dragging one of the Nazis with me by the foot and just like lift him up and just kind of.
So you get.
That's pretty. I like that one.
So two blood you can get with that. Delicious.
Yum yum.
It's gross though.
I mean, it wasn't as good as a sheriff, but
no.
No.
But I mean, what is?
Because I ate the sheriff.
You did not eat the deputy.
I only ate half the deputy.
Yeah.
On the carrot, it's literally written on my sheet.
Gross.
I ate the sheriff and half of his deputy.
This deputy. All right. Nicole, roll me a D8. Let's see where we're going next.
Okay. 5.
5. 3, 4, 5. Beep, 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 ba, 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 ba. Going to page 53. This is the best part of the stream, as you all watch me go through the book.
Okay, you do it while singing, and we're all happy.
You have entered the Museum of European Warfare. It's just you're on Museum Row over here. The sprawling and very poorly maintained museum contains tools of war from 1,000 years ago up to the modern day. So there sure is a lot of loot here, friends. Weapons, armor, siege engines, banners, uniforms, and more line the glass cabinets and moth-eaten exhibition spaces. It would be a perfect route through the city, too. If only a desperate Nazi warlock hadn't animated empty suits of armor, preserved warrior mummies, and one of the horses that was buried with Napoleon in an attempt to repel the vampire invaders. So sorry. Your objective is to smash through the museum before you're overwhelmed by the undead. It's 8. Objective of 8. The enemies, well, you're going to see an Einherjar, which is the threat of 7. These are haunted suits of armor and warrior mummies. This means that while you are fighting the Einherjar, you cannot gain blood because they do not have any.
Damn. Okay.
But
could have saved it for this room.
But there's also, don't worry, there are also some museum guards. I mean, not as many as the Einherjar, but there are some. You got a little bit. Museum guards. They are all bad. This is the museum definitely run just by Nazis. So there's nobody in here that can assist you in any way.
But it also means I don't have to ask to eat the security.
You do not have to ask. You can just do it.
Yeah.
However, friends, to keep an eye out, there is some excellent loot, and I feel like couple of you are going to really latch onto this. There's a painstakingly maintained masterwork great bow. Gives you bonus if you are quiet when using it. Silent killer. There is a still functional, improbably loaded cannon. Plus 3 dice to an immobile target. Only one use for that, but it's a good one. There is a turncoat mummy, a turncoat warrior mummy that you could potentially get onto your side. And there's Napoleon's undead horse, who is unaligned. Should you decide to try to loot him. Everybody roll a d6 for me. Oh, you have at least 2 successes, which means that the 3 of you are going to go first. I saw a 5. I'm going to let Irina go first. And then you'll decide who goes next after that. So you come busting into this museum filled with so many toys.
For a second, she just looks around and takes it all in. And then you can see her mutter something to herself, and no one would be able to hear it. But she's just like, these are for later, these are for later, you can have presents later. And she sprints towards those security guards because I need blood. Yeah. ASAP.
Just need a snack. Just need to get them.
I just need a snack.
Okay.
And these are the only things in this room that can give me a snack, and then I can share my snack if other people need my snack.
So you are no longer wide-eyed.
The objective is done, which means now I have to do it again if I want to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
And that
which is why you want the
way. Yeah, that feels like the only way we might get through this room if someone tries to attack, because the threat of 7 is a little.
It's a lot. It's a big threat.
It's a little much, you know.
Are you using your saber since you're running?
Yeah, we'll charge again. Why not?
Okay, so that will give you a 3 for your brawl, and they're going to roll so bad. 2 1s.
I got a 4, a 5, and a 4. So
3 successes against no successes. Okay, yeah. Great. What would you like to do?
I'll spend 2 to draw 2 blood for myself.
Okay.
And then what's their threat level?
4.
Okay, I'll take 1 away from that.
Take 1 away. Okay, who's going next?
Nicole.
How does looting work?
You can do a search. To find things in particular. Usually you would loot something maybe off of a person, but these are sort of areas, right?
Yeah.
You can tell me which one you want, and I'll tell you what you need to do to get it.
I'm thinking 2 things. I'm either thinking of finishing off the guards to get a bunch of blood from them because of my feet on fear, or I'm thinking of getting that horse. Don't know why. I was literally thinking Napoleon's hat going into this room, and then you said Napoleon's horse, and I was like, ooh, I want that.
Listen. Yeah. Here's what I'm gonna have you do. Let's see.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna have you try to terrify the horse.
Terrify the horse? Ooh. Okay.
You're trying to dominate the horse, essentially. So you have 3 in
fire
terrify.
At its feet. Oh, with terrify?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Okay, 3 in terrify. Is there anything I can use, weapons wise, to help with that? Maybe a smoke grenade.
Yes, absolutely, a smoke grenade.
I'm gonna smoke grenade, and I'm just gonna do weird silhouette stuff in the lights.
All right, okay. So you get 4 dice. It's an undead horse. I'm gonna let it roll 1 because it's trying.
Yeah.
to
All
do
good.
anything. It's so confused. It was just dead.
Okay.
What you get?
A 6 and a 4, so 3 successes.
Great. It got 1 success to try to figure out what the hell is happening. So that gives you 2 successes. You are on top of the horse. With 2 extra successes, if you spend both of them to do nothing else, I will let you attack with the horse.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Or you can just like get blood from one of the guards near you.
What I'm thinking, this is weird.
I love weird.
I kind of want to mark blood and use blink. Can I do that? Mark one of my bloods, use blink to just appear on the horse?
Yes.
A few feet away, like just poof on the horse. I don't know why. I think it'd be fun and use that to try to maybe like move the horse somewhere.
Oh, like blink with the horse?
Yeah. Oh, sure.
Yeah, sure.
I just want to
Vampires
use that ability.
are very fancy. And he's undead too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it. Why not?
Sweet. I'll do that. And then you said I can attack with the horse?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Let's
okay.
Let's do this.
I want to stomp down on these guards.
Okay. So you get a +1 to trample with your horse.
Okay.
You have 2 uses of the undead horse.
All right. Horse.
So that feels like brawl.
Okay.
Yeah. Brawl. So
so
give me you'll be rolling 3 against their 2.
3 plus brawl, 3 total. 3 total.
3 total.
Perfect. Yep.
Oh, and they are so confused. There's a vampire eating one of them. You just appeared on a horse and then appeared in their midst. They rolled a 1 and a 3.
I rolled 2s and 1s.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Well, you're in the midst of them. Everyone's confused.
Oh, so am I. Nicole's just like, what am I doing?
I didn't know that this would work, and it worked. Suddenly I'm here, but I have a horse. Okie dokie. All right. Well, Chuck, that's happening.
I'm looking at the map. You are here.
Trying to follow the little dotted line. Where do there's the restroom.
I love eating people, but I prefer fresh corpses. So I would like to find that cannon and blow them away.
I feel like I love eating people, but I prefer fresh corpses is maybe the name of this episode.
Yep.
People are tasty, but not, these are like mummies and stuff.
Ew, they're all dusty. It's real dry in the mouth. Listen.
Gotta name them all.
Nobody is at that.
I want to fix that cannon and use it right away. That's what I want to do.
All right.
Just on that undead threat.
You're shooting against the Einherjar, right? Not the guards, like the.
Yeah, not the guards. What are they called?
Einherjar.
Einherjar.
I don't know what that means. I'm sure that means something.
I'm sure that has meaning. Yeah. Are they Nazi zombies?
They're mummies.
Oh, so they are super dry then. Yeah.
Norse mythology zombies. Like
okay.
And also haunted suits of armor.
Oh yeah, then I definitely need to use that.
Listen, they haven't gotten to go yet. And so like I had him try to take the horse because the horse is like sentient, but this is not a sentient thing. It's just
you gotta fix it.
It's just a cannon.
Yeah.
No, it's still functional. You can just use it, but you only get 1 use.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna save it until I get a chance against them.
Just use it.
I'm gonna use it. Okay, let's do it. Yeah.
So it'll be shoot, and it'll be +3.
Okay.
Because they haven't gotten to move yet.
Ooh.
So you get, how many do you have in shoot?
3, so 6 total.
And they're gonna Maybe if they roll back, you could potentially take out the Einherjar this round.
Yeah, I just don't want to deal. I don't want to deal with them. Right? Like,
feel that. All right.
okay. All right. All right. I got 2 6s and a 4.
Okay. So that's 5 successes. They roll 2 successes.
I will. Excuse me. Hold on.
They're so dry. You know,
they're so dusty in here.
So much.
I would like to negate those 2 if I could.
Those 2. Yep. So that takes you down to 3 successes. And you are attacking the Einherjar, so you cannot get blood.
I cannot get blood. So I would like to.
You want to?
I want to see how this works. Okay, because it gives my acid spit. I could mark blood and use my acid spit against metal. And you said there's some armor, right?
Yes.
But then I roll 2 more dice on top of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems correct.
Then I would like to do that.
All right. You like shot the cannon and then you were like, oh, I should also spit on him.
I shot the cannon. There's still as
like
things
things are settling down. You're like, I should. Give me 2.
That is 1 more success. Another 4.
Okay, so you've got 4 successes left.
4 successes. I can't gain blood, so I would like to put all 4 against their threat.
Okay. That was significant. And that's all 3 of you went this round?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So 1 more museum guard arrives. And couple more of the mummies burst out of their tombs.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And Nicole, you're on a horse.
I am.
What you doing? What do you want to do?
Okay. The ones you just attacked, Chuck, how much threat do they have left?
5.
Bludge. Okay. Oof. What are the other threat levels? Just to know before.
3. The museum guards are at a 3, and the Einherjar are at a 5. And then your objective is still at an 8.
Okay. I'm gonna try to bring, because I want to get some blood, bring the guards down to 0.
Okay.
I think I'm going to myself use my cut down Lee Enfield rifle, which is close quarter. I get a plus for close quarters, so I think that's a 5 on the roll.
Wow. Okay.
Cut through them, hopefully. And if they don't die, that means a horse. Come on, be good. Oh yeah, it's 3. It's 3. I could try to re-roll with a 6.
So I got
any use? No, yeah.
They got 1 success.
Oh,
so they have a threat of 3 currently. So if you negated that success to not get injured, then
nope. I want to beat them down. I get more blood from Feed on Fear, so I'll let them hit me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're taking them out.
I'm taking them out.
Okay.
And I'll give me 3 more blood, so up to 6.
Okay, and then 1 got a shot off before. Cool. So roll that d6 and tell me where it hits you.
1. That is dazed. So like near my head, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1. Maybe it wasn't a shot. Maybe they like clocked you with something on the way out.
Instantly, grab one of them and just like pull out the bullet wound and then just suck on it and use 2 blood to heal that off immediately.
Perfect. Yeah. No. I need to. Ow.
Can I use the horse in a terrifying manner to try to use my second use of it, try to barrel through people and maybe start aiming towards the objective? And just like in the smoke, just
I think
cackle?
that horse, I'm going to have him count sort of as an ally.
Cool.
Since I gave him some agency. Yeah.
Cool.
So give me a terrify.
All right. Terrified. Does the horse do extra things, or it's just the terrify 3?
I think you get the one, just that extra. You get an extra for being on a horse, an undead zombie horse. Cool. That's scary.
All right.
We're playing fast and loose with the rules here, my friend.
That's 3 successes that I would like to throw towards the objective.
Okay. Objective is down to 5.
Tackling.
You're like clearing a path that you're smashing through. Not anything that's really important in this museum, but just like, stands and things. You're like clearing a path through with this horse. Unfortunately, that was your last use of the horse. Yeah. Listen, he wasn't super fresh.
No.
So as you were going, you like cleared a path, but then you realize that you're standing on the ground again. And you look back and he's like in pieces.
I spit on the horse.
Yeah, that's right.
Napoleon's horse.
F that guy.
No.
All right. Who's next?
I'm going to say Arena.
All right, Arena. The Einherjar are still a threat of 5. And your objective is still at a 5.
Okay.
5's all around.
So I did something last episode and did not understand what the little bonus thing meant until about 5 minutes ago. And then in my head it clicked.
Great.
So I don't have 2 blood. I have 4. If you will allow me to take that bonus from last episode. If not, that's okay.
Sure.
Because apparently I get 2 blood every time I smoke one of the cigarettes I stole off the dead bodies. So I have 4 blood. I will be using 2 of those to do Mantle of the Beast again, because everything's a little too high for me to achieve on my own.
Great. That sounds great.
But so like just to paint this picture, I think she stepped up to the little place that the horse would have been displayed. And she again has like half burnt hair, half long and flowing. Part of this suit is torn. She's not having a good day.
Just so mad.
And has like currently holding like the arm or something of one of these security guards that she's just eaten. And will basically just full on look at our big fun dude to fight in the middle. And she just kind of sighs once, as in like, do I really need to deal with this right now? And her eyes will go white again so we can have our fun little beastie killing moment.
Let's kill some beasties.
Do raw, baby. All right. That is 4 successes.
Ooh, they rolled 3 successes.
Okay.
Do you want to negate them, or do you want to take 2 damage?
I should negate them, so I will do that.
Okay, got it.
And then I will take 1 off of the threat.
1 off of their threat?
Yeah.
Okay.
But this lasts until the objective's done. So.
That's right.
Got him.
And then I don't think we've had Chuck yet this round, right?
Chuck is left.
Not yet.
Go get him.
Did I hear there's a zombie that might be interested in coming to our side? Mummy.
There is a potential turncoat mummy warrior. Yes.
Now, does this potential turncoat mummy warrior need anything fixed? Perhaps some of his wrappings have come undone.
I'm going to say yes.
Assist him in
absolutely
making his suit look a little bit nicer. I would like to attempt that so that he comes to our side.
I think that I think you're going to have to, in order to turn him, you will have to roll 2 successes, but then he can be on your side.
All right.
Fixin' stuff.
That is a 4 and a 5. That's a success.
Woo! 2 successes. Yeah. I don't know. How do you convince him?
I think I'm trying to figure out how I can tell he's the one, right? That he is the turncoat.
You know how sometimes like you look at people like at their job and they're just like, oh. It's just like, I don't really want to be doing anything here.
Like, Hey man, this doesn't look like it. It's your scene, so to speak. So why don't we yeah. Let me fix that. Let's get that. I can get you some new duds, and I will. Here's what I'll do. I'll take off the beret.
Uh-huh.
I'll put my cowboy hat on his head.
Oh.
I'll put the beret on back on. And it'll hold up the like wrap on his head that keeps falling into his not eyes.
He feels, you can tell his posture changes, and he's like, oh. And he like looks at you, and he looks back at the anchor jar. He looks back at you guys, and then he just like shifts over to be standing on your side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him attack if you want to use him once to attack.
Yeah, why not?
Before. All right, so you get 2 uses with him.
Okay.
And you get to use an extra die if he is using his bandages to restrain something.
Ooh. Okay.
Which I'm gonna say, if you want, can be another fix roll.
Okay. Yeah, why not? If he can restrain what's left for Nicole to shoot him up, that'd be great.
Okay.
An extra die?
You get 1 extra die? Yep.
2 5s and a 4.
Okay, they got 1 success. So he's wrapped up. If you would like to negate that, otherwise it would. Okay. Are you putting it towards the threat? The 2 remaining?
Yeah, I would like to put the last 2 towards that.
All right. They're down to a 2 for their threat. Objective still 5.
Mm.
And is it so everyone's gone now that turn now?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So another warrior, another haunted suit of armor creaks up. Threat back up to 3. Objective still 5. I'm gonna let Chuck go first because you just turned this dude, and he is ready to continue to wrap people up.
I think he's a great distraction. So I think, might as well just keep going.
Yeah. You get 1 more use with him because I think he would, if he uses his bandage restraints, he'll unravel.
He'll unravel. Yeah.
To get your cowboy hat back. So.
Yeah. Well, he can walk with us for a while, right?
Sure.
I think I want to try to get the objective.
Okay.
We're trying to find our way out of here. Is that all right?
Yeah. Smash through the museum before you're overwhelmed by the undead.
Oh, smash through the museum. Oh, yeah. I'm positive there's something in here I can use to do some smashing. I would like to maybe fix something up and jerry rig something so that we can literally just smash through a wall.
Okay.
Is there an old, like, if this is like old school, right? Is there like a miniature catapult, a trebuchet or something that we can just...
I'm going to say yes.
Yeah, amazing. So I would like to jerry rig something so that I can... Well, I'm not going to use my tool belt, though. So I only got 1 charge of that.
Okay.
But so I would like to fix it up and...
All right.
Yeah.
Give me a
destroy this wall.
Well, I'm also going to say it's a siege? What are you like a trebuchet?
Yeah, or a catapult, whatever they got, right?
I'm going to give you 2 extra die.
Ooh, okay.
Because like a catapult is a fairly simple machine, right? So you should be able to use it. And you are under active attack while it's happening. Okay.
That is a 4, a 5, and a 6.
Okay, so you got 3 successes. They got 1 success as they were trying to stop you from doing this.
Well, I got a 6, so that's 4 successes. 4, 5, 6. I will negate 1, which will give me 3, and I'll put 3 towards the objective.
Okay. 2 left on the objective, 3 left on the threat. Who's next?
Arena, take us home.
Arena. Your white eyes are being summoned.
They are. I'm gonna go after the threat again so we can get out of here safely.
Thought you might.
Also, she's just really like
Just so mad.
bloodthirsty to a point. She's just real angry.
Your hair
She's
is
not
all
that
messed up.
good at controlling her feelings when it comes to things like her appearance.
Yeah. Are you using anything or just your bare hands?
I'm not allowed to use equipment.
Oh, can't use
like
anything.
this.
You're just
cannot use anything.
Just slapping around.
Yep, I'm just fighting on my own.
Okay, great.
I got 4 successes.
Okay, they got 1 success. So if you negate 1, and their threat level at this point was 3, that would knock them out.
Sweet, I'll do that.
All right, Nicole.
Mm-hmm.
The objective has 2 left. Smash your way through.
Guns akimbo. I'm just gonna bust out my cut down Lee rifle and start blasting.
Great.
All right, that's a 4 per shoot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Fantastic. That is a 5-4-5.
That gets you out.
Brilliant.
And yeah, and you had the 1 extra success, and now the Einherjar are gone, and there are some museum bodies that are probably leaking blood. So I'm gonna let you gain 1 blood.
Oh, yes, please.
Beep, 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 beep. That perhaps ends our tour of the museums. You smash out the side of it. Christian, give me a D6 or a D8. Let's see where you're going next.
That is a 7.
Oh, that's wow. Okay, out of the frying pan into the fire. You are at the Jardin des Filles, Illuminations and Amusements. This here, my friends, is a Nazi-built amusement arcade and illuminations, popular with young soldiers looking to take girls on a cheap date. The crowning glory of the park is Europe's 3rd largest Ferris wheel. But a wide variety of carousels, carnival games, and lit-up displays provide plenty to do otherwise. In their rush to flee the vampire assault, the civilians staffing this park fled without shutting down any of the machinery. So many of the lights and attractions have been left running. Listen, I'm going to tell you what's happening here, and then I think we're all going to take a little break. Your objective is to navigate a collapsing fairground while being hunted by an entropy witch. Your objection is a 10. Y'all found the Rust Witch. There is a tank crew here, and there is the Rust Witch who is riding the detached Ferris wheel toward you. She is also a threat of 10. Yeah. So I feel like the dice said, what if you find some real scary creatures? And then they were like, that wasn't enough. What if you find the next really big scary creature? So I think it would be great for us all to just take a little break. We're going to take a little bio break, and then we're going to come back and maybe die. We'll see what happens. Die again? It would be again. I've already died once.
Fair enough.
Okay. We'll be back soon. Bye, friends. Welcome back from the break. We're at a carnival of death.
Yay.
Yay.
We're doing it.
Anyway, there are 3 vampires who we decided over break were very obviously the Golden Girls.
Yep.
Sophia's at home. She's old. She needs a nap. Picture it. Sicily. 1921. Needs a nap. So we are at the Jardin des Filles, which is the Nazi-built amusement park, being chased by a rust witch. Everybody roll me a d6. All right. That's okay. You got 2 successes. That means that you go first.
Cool.
Remember that you were trying to get through the fairgrounds while it is collapsing and the witch is hunting you. There is the crazy witch, and then there's also a tank crew without their tank because the tank no longer works. So they are running around on foot with their weapons. Of the 3 of you, who do you think would be going first?
Chuck. That seems logical to me.
All right, Chuck.
Chuck seemed excited.
Yeah, Chuck's got an idea.
All right.
Seeing that the tank battalion does not have wheels and the Rust Witch has a giant wheel, I feel like we need wheels as well.
Okay.
So I would like to do something really silly. And I would like to repurpose some bumper cars.
Yeah, I love that.
I'm going to use elbow grease, which is my new advance, which when I roll up my sleeves and take on the objective single-handed with the fixed skill, I gain special. I reduce the objective's rating to 4.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I am going to use
Let's go.
fix, which is 4.
So does that mean that you have to, like, it just automatically reduces it to 4 now that you're working on it? Is that how you're reading it? Because that's how I'm reading it.
That's how I'm reading it. It says when I roll up my sleeves and take the objective single-handedly. So I imagine it's like just up to me, though.
Yeah. So that means nobody else can work on the objective. Everybody else is going to have to be working on other stuff.
No, I got to shoot.
I'll ask them to shoot stuff. I will also hand off the zombie to Irina.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, because you still have one use of the mummy left.
I'll send up the mummy over. And I am going to use my last use of my tool belt for this.
Okay. This feels very important.
It does feel very important because there's a massive Ferris wheel coming at us.
Yeah, it's a big one.
It's scary. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5.
Okay. The Rust Witch is going to try to attack you in the course of this happening while you are. So let's see what happens. Okay.
Okay. I have 4 successes. Or no, sorry. One of them is a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Okay. So the Rust Witch is here, which means that your successes are only 5s and 6s now.
Fine. So that's 2 successes.
2 successes. Rust Witch rolled 3 successes to attack you.
Fun.
It's okay. Objective's still down to 4, the way that we have worked on this. So,
okay. I'm gonna have to negate those 2, though.
Negate 2.
What? Yeah. I'll
so
negate 2
she still takes you for 1. Roll a d6, please.
Not every single time. Mauled.
Is it back in the leg?
Yeah, it's the same leg.
Wow.
I'm so sorry.
Just like what is this? Just like a bunch of rusty metal shooting out?
Yeah, I think pieces of the Ferris wheel she hurls at you, and it just sticks you right in the leg. This is never gonna heal.
Um, and let's see. Hold on.
I mean, you've reduced the objective to 4 already. That's pretty significant.
I was gonna see if there's. I rolled a 6. I was gonna see if there's anything I could do, but I didn't roll any 1s, so I can't gain blood or anything. So yeah, that's me.
Okay, who's next?
Nicole, can you please? Nicole, can you, ma'am? Can you light him up, please?
And they said last thing, yes. Question: this Ferris wheel, would you say it's made out of metal?
I would.
Would you call that an armored target?
Sure.
I'm gonna bazooka it with my Panzerfaust.
That seems good. That seems good. Rustwitch gonna try to fight back, of course.
Of course.
That's one does.
All right. You said only 5 or 6s are successes, right?
Only 5s or 6s count, yes.
2 6s and a 5.
Okay, well, she did roll 6 successes.
Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Great.
All right. So, what I'm gonna do is cry. What's her threat? Like a zillion, right?
10. 1 zillion.
Not worth it. So I'm going to use 4 of my successes to mark off her attacks, and I'm gonna scavenge so I can keep my Panzerfaust.
Seems good.
Reroll. Oh, that's another 6.
Okay. All right. 2 more.
So, yeah. You said you had 5 successes or 6?
6.
Cool. I'm just gonna use those 2.
Just negate them.
Negate her completely. Yeah. That's rough.
A plane fell out of the sky and was hurtling toward you. She had gestured, and a plane just fell out of the sky. And at the last moment, you were able to it just shoot straight up instead, and it broke apart above you.
Amazing. I take the engine of a nearby go-kart and shove it in as my next Panzerfaust reload, I guess.
Yeah, obviously. We'll just put this in here. This will be for next time.
Yeah, this will work. Yes, check.
I feel good about it.
You can use one of the generators. I got gas.
Damn.
All right, Arena.
Turn for nothing. Wow.
All right.
Well, no damage though.
True.
No damage though. Yeah. Well,
rough.
I am not going to do my thing yet because I want to figure some stuff out first.
Arena's having an existential crisis for her.
Absolutely. She's watching all of this and she's like, none of this is working. Okay, this is fine. It's fine. We're fine. It's fine.
I feel great.
She will look to her new mummy friend that she has been gifted. I'm really hoping you just listen to me, but if you could just hit some things over in that direction. I want to use him as a distraction to get her away from us, essentially.
Okie dokie. All right. Well,
I'm trying to not let these two get hit any more than they have to be.
All right. So I think that's probably are you trying to get him to, you get the bonus with him if you use like bandage restraints. Is he trying to
stop? Can he use bandage restraints like on the Ferris wheel and like drag it with him?
Boy, he can try.
Like to try to roll her away.
It's gonna be hard.
I don't think he can give it a shot. Reach her, right?
Not her. He can't reach her, but it would be like an impediment to her, so it would be against her. Yeah.
Instead of trying to drag her away, can he just like wrap himself up enough to where the Ferris wheel is harder to move?
Sure.
Maneuver?
Let's try that.
Because poor little guy he's been dead for a long time. I doubt his strength is still around.
Well, he's got 1 use left, and I think this is it. So give me this is going to be, the way that it is going to be a fix roll.
Okay, and I get a bonus die
and you get
for having
a bonus one for him. Yeah.
Okay, that's 4 successes.
Okay, she only rolled 2 successes that time.
Cool. So 2 to wash those, and then 2 to her threat level.
Okay. slowed her down for a moment. He explodes.
Anything happens.
Yeah.
Well, we all knew that was coming. He died in a blaze of glory, at least.
Just
he was super helpful there at the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was already dead once. He'll get over it. He'll be fine.
So he'll get over it.
Emotionally, at least. Wherever his soul ran off to, I'm sure he's fine. Probably. And if not, I don't think Arita cares at this point.
Okay. Everybody roll me a d6, please.
Oh boy.
That's 5.
Oh boy, Nicole. How many pieces of equipment do you have left?
Oh man. 1, 2, 3. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 of them. I think no. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 still. 5. 5. Yes. I'm writing on like notes here. But
no, I understand. Yeah. All right. Well.
5. Yeah.
Roll me one more d6.
6.
Okay. So that brings it back around the horn to whatever equipment is listed first on your thing.
Oh, a machine gun
is rusted.
Oh, I had all my uses on that one. That's 4 uses gone.
He's gone. No. It just like you take it out, you're like, I'm a shooter, and it just like rusts apart in your hand.
Terrifying.
On the ground.
Also above you, a bunch of carrion birds are like just like circling.
Okay. All right. Cool.
We're back around. I feel like, Nicole, that would make you mad enough that you might go first this round.
Oh, right. Yeah, you know what? No matter what I do, the witch is gonna do something, right?
Yeah.
Got a Panzerfaust, you know, it's my best bet. Same thing. I am trying to just like knock that wheel. Revenge. Okay. Only 6s and 5s, right?
Only 6s and 5s.
That is 2 6s. Oh no, that's 3 6s and a 5. So that is 7 successes.
Okay. She rolled 2 successes.
Okay. I'm going to negate her 2.
Okay.
So that's 5 left. I'm going to do, let's do a reroll and get my Panzerfaust back.
Okay. That seems smart.
3. So I still only have 4 successes left.
Okay.
But I do get my Panzerfaust back. Okay. She's a threat of 10.
Well, the mummy took her down a little, so she's at 8 currently.
Oh. Are there any other threats on the?
There's a tank crew that is 4.
They are 4?
They are 4.
Can I ricochet off it to kind of spin her and hit them with it? Is that how that works or no? Like it's got to be on her with that.
That's fine. I'm good with that.
I'm going to ricochet off it.
Tank crew out?
Yeah. I'm going to take them out with that.
Okay.
Because then I get 3 blood.
Great.
From taking a threat down to 0.
Great.
Cool. Who's injured right now?
Me.
Yeah.
You are?
Both of them.
I'm going to give them each 2 blood.
You're just racking up the blood. You are the Oprah of blood.
I'm going to punch myself in the face and go like, and just like
spray it.
Fountain from my nose. And then just vampire regen it. Easy.
Yum. So tasty.
Woo.
And that was the first one of the round. Okay. Who's up next?
Let's go Chuck. I want to see what
all right.
Chuck can get us out of here.
Maybe you can get us out of here. This seems bad.
This is bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try. Gotta fix it. I got 4 die. 4 dice to go. That is 2 successes. 2 5s.
Well, let's see if the witch doesn't want you to leave. She's having a good time. She got 2 successes. You can negate them or you can take 1 injury.
I'm going to take one injury
Mm-hmm.
and negate one and I'll put one towards the objective.
Now, here's the thing.
Okay.
If it's one or two successes against you is one injury. 3 successes or more is 2 injuries. So you could.
Then I'll put both of I'll just put both of them towards the success. Yeah.
Okay. 2 of them go towards the objective. So you've got you're close to figuring a way out of here. You're like messing with these bumper cars. You're like, you guys just keep her occupied a little bit longer. Roll that D6 and let's find out if she shoots you in the leg again.
A 1. It's a flesh wound.
Just a flesh wound.
Just a flesh wound.
Where did it?
The other leg.
The other leg. Oh, no. It's a new thing though. Feels good. All right, Arena. Rustwitch. Getting closer.
Okay, I'm gonna do a thing. And this is strategic in the long run. It will look normal for her now. I'm gonna use my 2 blood to do Mantle of the Beast. I'm gonna attack her or her Ferris wheel or whatever I can reach, essentially.
Okay.
I just need her to attack me.
Got it. Well, she's gonna.
Good.
Happily,
that's all I want out of this.
Happy to oblige.
Great.
Oh, and she attacked you real good.
Great. That might be more than what I needed. Oh, but that's okay. Okay. I got 5 successes.
She got 4 successes. Tell me what happens.
I am going to... Okay, how many is left in her threat?
8.
Okay. I'm going to put all 5 of mine. No, sorry. She got 4?
She got 4.
I'll wipe out 2 of those.
Okay.
So I only get 1 wound. The rest of that goes to the threat.
Okay. Threat is down to 6.
Okay.
Roll me a d6. Let's see where she gets, yeah?
Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So that's my second in my 3 to 4 slot. But because it's a headshot, I get to bonus die to brawl until that's healed. Which means now I roll 6 for brawl because I'm in my angry form.
Wow.
That's what I wanted.
Wow.
Strategic injury.
I mean, that was a gamble you took there.
Oh yeah, it was. For sure.
Could have hit you somewhere else.
I would have, because I healed up the 1 to 2 that I had earlier with what Nicole gave me. So I would have either had my suit torn again, or I would have had a shoulder injury, or I could have gotten that. So like the other 2 weren't awful, but what I wanted was a headshot, and that's what I got.
That is what you got, everybody. That's the end of that round. Everybody roll a d6, please. Nicole.
Picking 1 for the team, 2 for the team.
One more time. Give me a d6 and let's see which item of yours rusts into nothing.
6.
Which is?
I have 4 left, so...
Oh, I'm sorry. If you have a d4 handy, you can roll a d4 instead.
Perfect. Yeah, easy. 2. That's my smoke grenade. Oh, that's bad. As someone who uses a bunch of weapons, this is hurting.
Just falls apart. Does that mean you're even more mad and you're going? Or I don't know. I feel like Arena is right up in there. Maybe Arena's just gonna go. She's blindly raging against this.
Yeah.
All right, Arena.
All right. Cool. I'm going at her again. Let's go.
With 6, huh?
With my 66.
Oh my God.
Blind rage and nothing else.
Okay.
A little angry.
You're only 5s and 6s.
Only 5s and 6s. Okay. 2, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, okay. 3 successes on her end. But listen, she has 6 left. So if you got 6 successes, you could take her out.
I just have to take 2 wounds.
You would just have to take 2 wounds.
If you want to leave her low, I could take her out and give you some blood.
That'll work. Let's do that.
Okay, so you're
Wash Mon. Like wash her successes.
so then
What
you
is she left threat wise?
6. So you would be taking her down to a 3.
Okay, that's fine. Yep, do that. I'll let Nicole
All right,
figure the rest
Nicole.
of the way.
Chuck is just like in the background, desperately
Like
working
on bumper cars.
I got this, you guys.
Okay.
What are you? Are you shooting her with something? What are you doing?
Oh yeah, I'm bazookaing again. Oh man, that is 4 6s and a 5. That is 9.
9 successes.
I'm gonna bring it down to 8, re-roll, so I can get my Panzer back. So that's only 8. It doesn't regain that success.
Okay, so she had 4 successes. So
Okay.
if you block all of those damages, you still have enough to reduce her to 0.
I'm gonna reduce it to 0,
And
that
you
leaves
can
you with.
get blood.
And I'm gonna get 4 blood from that, and I'm gonna give 2 to you, Arena.
Thank you.
So,
And
but
there
I'm-
is a specific note here that when you drink from the Rust Witch, she tastes like stinging nettles, pop rocks, and tonic water.
Brilliant. I blow it up, and she just comes flying, and I catch her by the throat, and just
A little.
soda to tonic water, but it's
a little weird in there. It's a little.
Mm.
All right, Chuck. 2 left for the objective, because
right.
when the Rust Witch dies, literally everything starts like there's like force comes out of her and it starts rusting the whole place. It's all collapsing on you. 2 left in your objective.
Come on. 4 still don't count.
No, 4s do count, which
Okay,
is
they count
dead.
now.
Ding dong.
That's 3 successes.
Okay, you did it. I am going to say, because it makes me laugh so hard, that you were able to fix one bumper car that you're all riding in together.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And you zip out.
Imagine I'm like taking the generator, using a gas engine, switching
100%.
it to like,
I think you like Tokyo drift into your 2 companions who just like hop up into it and you just screech out of there as the whole thing is falling apart behind you. I am going to find out where we are going next, but because of the amount of time that we have spent with everything, I think we're going to finish up Sector 2 in the next episode. But give me, let's see, how many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me a D6 roll, Mallory.
Sure. Is it D6?
D6, please.
It's a 5.
What is better to do than to zip on over after the amusement park, to the concert hall? So
I can't think of anything better. True.
ta-da! Heading over to the concert hall next, which we're gonna start with next time. So let's do our moments of gratitude. Was everybody grateful that I broke all your weapons and threw things at you?
So grateful.
No, not super grateful. It's so weird.
Listen, just taking all my toys away. It's fine.
Know, but you'll find more. You'll find
I
more.
was about to say, there's got to be something somewhere we can steal for you.
I am super grateful for Nicole taking one for the team and having
yes,
so grateful.
Thanks,
taking
so much
all
so,
of that damage from the
so much
rest
so that I will hand you Betsy and Maria. It's got two charges left.
Oh,
a sign of true friendship.
oh, you guys, thank you for being a friend. It's so good.
Aw, thank you. Man, oh, Betsy, Maria, 2. Okay, 2. Okay.
2 charges, you get a plus to duel if you focusing on a single target.
Brilliant. I can make those charges last.
Yeah, you can. You can just keep.
Yeah.
And if
Hopefully,
I'm being
if I
honest,
roll well.
I have not rolled very well with them, so it's very clear that
These you were
should go to
just
somebody else.
you were just holding on to them for somebody else.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you.
All right. Any other moments of gratitude that we've got on the table?
I loved the choice to put the beret on top of the cowboy hat, and then when we got the mummy for him to wear the cowboy hat now, and you just have a beret.
Oh yeah, I will say, as we zoom past, I go down and I pick my cowboy hat off the ground.
Oh, of
Yes.
course.
Yeah.
The hat save, classic in pulp adventure.
Yeah.
I think the moment when Nicole, Arena got attacked, but we were standing there with a giant cross, and it just that scene to me just epitomized these 3 characters and the way we play them.
Yes.
It's okay, I guess. Great.
You come strolling up with these really ridiculously oversized weapons, and they were like, "Shoot the chick."
They look over. Oh, she has a pencil cigarette. No,
Oh my God, no.
She's smoking. No.
And then I decapitated all of them. And
Well,
I
I
was
mean, in fairness, they were not wrong.
Mm.
they
You are
weren't
a
wrong,
threat.
but they were rude, and so
Very
that has to be dealt with.
rude. Yeah. How could they shoot your hair?
Mm-hmm.
How could my hair get burned? How could my suit be torn?
Right.
Why target little old me, who certainly doesn't look menacing in any way?
I wasn't doing anything.
I
You just
wasn't.
walk
I was
in
standing
just
there.
dripping with blood and thing. You're like, oh, how dare you?
Why would you
Um,
ever?
I am grateful at the levels of ridiculousness that this game allows us to push ourselves to.
Mm-hmm.
I really, really digging it. Excellent job, Grant and Will. Really
Yes.
loving it.
Mm-hmm.
1000%.
It's fun.
All right. Hey, listen, we're doing the thing I do, and we're going to extend it 1 extra episode so we can get more stuff in it. I don't know that it's going to be right away, but we are going to circle back, and I promise you that we are going to kill Hitler. If nothing else, we can get to Hitler, and then everybody can trigger their last stand and roll 8d6 each.
Boom.
Just go down in a blaze of glory.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could just stab him.
We'll
I don't think
see.
he has very many. I think his threat level is 1. It's
Oh, we
He's
gotta
a-
all drink from him.
just everybody eat him.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go around the table one more time, reminding everyone that today very clearly is October 27th, as you all know.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone remembers it.
Happy
And so that you happy Halloween in just a couple days, which you can all so you can let us know what you have coming up and where we can find you on the internet. Let's start with Mal. Where can we find you? What you got?
So you can find me all over the interwebs at Moxie Blue, MOXXIEBLUE, because today is October 27th, a very important date to remember.
Everybody knows it.
Next week, I will be starting in a game over on GM Hina's channel. We're playing a Night in the Woods inspired game, and I'm very excited. I have a cute character, and I'm ready to go. You can also find me around on the Hazards and Hijinks podcast, where I am a new full-time cast member playing Cupcake. She's an artificer. And then obviously I am one of the co-showrunners over at Homebrews and Homebodies. I co-founded it with my lovely friend, and we make a bunch of stuff over there, lots of actual plays. We're sort of on a sort of break for the end of the year, but that is because I am over on Femme Gamer Party. I am one of the people helping to run in December, which is a whole month long of games that are all indie. We have GMs come in, we make tables, we have giveaways the whole month from indie creators who own small businesses that are linked to tabletop. And it's just a whole month of celebrating what like makes all of this super special. So I'm very excited. It's been wonderful to work on it. They asked me in January if I would do it, and so I've been in the long haul. But it's great. It's their third one that they've ever done. And I've played in everything since the beginning, and it's a blast. So if you want to go follow Femme Gamer Party, you'll see us all December.
Awesome. And if you made a game, maybe reach out to Mal.
Yeah, if you made a game and would like to run it, if you'd like to give away a copy, I'm currently getting together all of the giveaways. People have been very generous. And I designed some games myself, so there will be one of mine in there as a gift.
Yeah.
So it'll be great.
Awesome. What about you, Christian? Where can we find you? What you got coming up?
Yeah, well, you can find me at roughmagicgames.com. That is the company that I run, and also the company that Sarah does work for, and for professional game masters. And since it's almost Halloween, what a great time to book your online game master for a spooky one shot.
Yes.
We run you want to run Death House and watch your characters die? Let's do it. We have plenty of game masters who would love to run that game for you and do it professionally
or like if you're not into spooky, not into super scary, we can also run something that's like,
do you want to be Girl Scouts?
Scooby-Doo.
Do you want to do like a trick or treating? We can do more of like a Stranger Things vibe, right? Where your kids on bikes. We have all sorts of one shots that can fit the game that you want to play. So check us out at roughmagicgames.com. Also, you can check me out. I think we're still running. You can check me out here on Gen Con TV for Emerald Glitch, where I also play a good old boy on there with a similar accent. Where we play Shadowrun every Thursday.
Is this a little art imitating life situation?
A little, yeah, it just seems to fit. I'm being typecast, and that's okay.
That's
Actually,
typecasting yourself.
Yes. I made that character, and I made him a cowboy. But you can check me out. We play every Thursday, and it's super fun.
Rad. Matt,
Christian,
where can we find you?
I feel you. French. Hi, I'm the Playmat. I'm a professional game master and actor based out of Toronto, Canada. You can find me at twitch.tv/theplaymat. And from there, all the other social media things that I do. I do a lot of world building. I do a lot of actual play, very narrative focused improvisation, sandbox style TTRPG stuff. So go check me out.
Yeah.
Do it.
And everybody send him some money so that he can come down and hang out with us.
Or if we just want to start a GoFund us so that we can go to play the last episode in Paris.
We should do
That's what
that.
I think.
If anyone wants to fund
our friendship.
Right?
Yeah. Do it.
We'll bring you back a baguette.
Oh, we will. I mean,
yes.
I really like bread. I will try really hard to not eat the baguette before we get back.
Oh.
We'll get like 7 baguettes for us, and
So
then
smart.
we'll get other ones for other people.
Extra
So,
baguettes.
It costs nothing in France, so it'll be perfect.
That's what I hear. I hear that's the currency. That's
Yeah.
what
There are fields of baguettes and
just that they grow them everywhere. Wild baguettes on the side of the road.
Baguettes, just
The best.
when you go to change currency and like convert everything, they actually just hand you baskets upon baskets of baguettes. and
I
that's
would
what you
love
pay
that
it.
so much. I want so much bread now. I need it.
bread and wine. That's all we're gonna do.
Carbs
Really though,
are
and
my
some
best
cheese.
friend.
Fund us just going on a vacation trip to
like how fun would
It's
that
for
be?
research purposes.
We
I
have
swear.
to know
promise
what's
we'll kill
happening.
some Nazis.
Blah blah
Yeah.
blah blah blah. And eat a lot of bread.
Mhm.
Yeah, great. Hi everybody. I'm Sarah Moore. You can find me all over the internet at Pixies and Pins, and you can find me here every Friday night at 5 p.m. Pacific. For Sarah's Table. I don't know what we're playing next week. I don't know. I never know what we're playing. It's as much as a surprise to me as it is to you, which I think is part of the magic of what's happening here. And like, I think I maybe don't even have to travel in November or December. I think maybe I get like the tiniest bit of a break. I don't know if that's true, but I'm gonna, as soon as we're off of this stream, probably going to try to finagle my way into running at least one game for in December. So you'll probably see me over there. if I am successful. If I just send a link out to somebody's email, they're gonna click it. And then I'll be on a stream somewhere. Like I said, just say my name into the mirror 3 times and I will appear. Yeah, so let's do some thank yous. Thank you to all of my delightful cast here who are dear friends who trust me and just keep coming back. And when I was like, do a 1-shot, 3-shot, now a 4-shot. La 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 la. Classic Sarah.
It is.
And then also thank you to Grant, Howitt, and Will Kirkby for making this rad game that is rad enough that I cannot shove it all into one session because it would not do it justice. Thank you to Marcus Mays over at GenCon TV, who is our tech, who's helping us run smooth. Thank you to GenCon and to Peter Atkinson for giving me this platform and for trusting me with all of my shenanigans. Thank you to my partner, Jeff, who edits everything together, is my personal tech support, tries real hard to keep me incredibly sane.
Brings you snacks at the start of every stream.
Snacks at the start of every stream. Sometimes in the middle of stream, which is also delightful. She didn't do it today, so clearly he's slacking. Get on it. Just kidding. I love you. Don't leave. And thank you to all of you at home. If you have made a game and you are interested in seeing it here on Sarah's table for a 1-shot that is potentially a 4-shot, let me know. Send it over. Find me on one of my socials and reach out. And as always, keep making art and keep being art. We'll see you next time. Mwah. Ba-ba, ba-ba-ba-ba.